The Federal Reserve's head of bank supervision in San Francisco, which had oversight of lenders, including Silicon Valley Bank and First Republic Bank, will depart at the end of October. Let's discuss with Bloomberg's Catarina Saraiva. The departure, the retirement of Azher Abbasi, of course, is coming at the end of October. Catarina, put this into perspective of why this is happening now.
Yeah, so he's retiring in the fall, as you said, and someone else from the Minneapolis Fed, a former person from there, is going to be replacing him starting October 1st. The bank did not give a reason for the retirement of Abbasi, but of course, we know the turmoil of the bank failures this spring. We know that the San Francisco Fed in particular came under a lot of scrutiny during that episode. So, I think it's up to folks to kind of make their own assumptions, but the timing is interesting, a few months following those episodes.
Yeah, definitely going to lift a few eyebrows, the timing there. And as you mentioned, I mean, it was the San Francisco Fed in particular that came under scrutiny following SVB. Bring us up to speed on what policymakers there have said about how they're going to change their practices and how they're evaluating these banks going forward.
Yeah, I mean, the main changes I think that we've heard about have come from Vice Chair Michael Barr's proposal that he's put forward. So he, of course, is at the Board of Governors at the Fed, not at the San Francisco Fed branch. The San Francisco Fed and President Mary Daly have largely stayed out of the fore with kind of overhaul of regulations and supervisory practices. They have really kind of punted to the board on this. It's really kind of, you have to look at what the board is putting forward. And of course, that the Barr proposals, which encompass a lot of kind of changes to capital requirements and so forth, and expanding the size of banks that come under some of the scrutiny, that is out for comment. I mean, that's going to be a long process, whether any of that gets approved or any of those reforms come to be.
All right, Catarina, really appreciate the quick insight there. Our thanks to Bloomberg's Catarina Saraiva on that breaking news that the San Francisco Fed's supervision chief will retire at the end of October.